Okay, so welcome to another brand new episode of Live Forex Trading with your host, Peeling Mindset. Welcome. Another brand new episode of Live Forex Trading. We are waiting for our friends to jump in Zoom and YouTube. So pretty good. And we will dive into the chart in the next few minutes. We are going to dive in our chart in the next few minutes. Alrighty, and let's keep this one right here. Opening up my terminal. Keep this one down right here, and all right, so we are going to look at gold. We're going to look at gold and also pound yen, some of the pound instruments. We have seen some movement in the pound instrument from last night. So this is pretty good. Look at this. So pound yen finally moved out of that range. The break was so magnificent. Look at this. So the pound yen instrument was actually, pound yen was ranging for in about 16 to 17 days. Look at this. Was ranging about 16 to 17 days. Look at this. 17 days. So it was ranging for 17 days. After 17 days of range throughout the 1 hour, throughout the 2 hour. Look at this 2 hour chart, 2 hour price action was just rangy. Look at the 4 hour. After all this consolidation, price finally moved out, finally broke out of the range. This is just amazing, right? So price broke out, no retracement at all, so moved up really heavily and is making a consolidation sort of a box right now sideways. So this is something we have seen many times. After all these consolidation, price broke above. Look at this. Just give me a second. I'll bring out the annotation tools here. Okay, yeah, so look at this. Price was ranging throughout this level. The idea of buys above 154, 415 was a valid idea. We just needed some sort of volume in the market, and obviously, market moving up with such a volume, man, price didn't even focus on retracing once. There was no retest, no nothing. This was a plain, simple buy stop sort of idea. The price has moved very heavily bullish right now, and after this sort of a bullish move, we obviously notice this sort of move, right? So just give me a second. After a heavy push in a direction, we usually see this, isn't it? So if that's actually happening, that's pretty good. So we may get a continuation up again like this, right? So if that's the idea, maybe a buy stop above 156, 105 is a really good idea, isn't it? So 154, Okay, that's a pretty good idea. If you visualize the candle just like this, so all this bullish move, all this push was fascinating, brilliant. But this movement sideways right now is expected. It is a consolidation. So if price is willing to move up, there's a higher chance a buy stop around 156, 105 can actually work. And the price can move up with volume, right? So that's something I'm going to look at for today. And what I'm going to do is I will actually try and see if there's any sort of rejection points on the left-hand side. Let's start from the daily. So yesterday's daily candle, wow, it just bullished up so hard. Look at this, bullished up so hard. This is amazing. All right. So let's look at the weekly candle too and see what's happening in the weekly candle. All right. So the weekly candle. So the previous weekly candle closed dodgy, sort of a body candle, and this current weekly candle is bullishing up. And today is Friday, obviously Friday, so it's a freaky Friday. So all we gotta do is be careful on a Friday, because we don't want to lose all of our profits throughout the week on a Friday, right? So on a weekly level, we are above this weekly resistance. For example, if this is a potential weekly resistance, let me bring my original template here. All right, that's my original template. So that's pretty good. So if that's the weekly resistance, price is above that weekly resistance at this time. And what is a likely target, or what is a likely upper buys target? So this is a possible target in GJ, looking at the weekly candle, right? Just give me a second. If the price is moving up, it can actually achieve this clear traffic 100%, right? So looking at this, looking at the weekly time frame, let's see. So the left-hand side traffic is around June 16. If you look at this on the bottom side, you can clearly tell you that, you know what, the most recent traffic, or the most recent traffic history is around 2016 of June, right? So June 2016. So that's interesting. So I cannot really access that information in my trading view, but what I can do is I can actually go back in my trading terminal, and I'll see if I can find out any information about June 16, right? June 16. That's what it is. Just let me write this down on my board right here. June 16. Pretty nice. Just give me a second, and just give me a second. London session. Yep, that's all good. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. That is better. 1, 2, and let me bring my pound yen chart on my terminal. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. So that's pretty good. So the weekly candle has actually broken the previous weekly resistance for now, right? It's very interesting. On the daily time frame, let's see what information do we get on the daily time frame here. Let's see. Looking at the daily time frame, price is near this daily rejection point where we rejected pretty hard around February 2018. So it must be around pandemic time. Right? So we rejected this area around February 2018 on the daily time frame. So price is very close to that area right now. If we have enough volume in the price in the GJ instrument, maybe we can drive all the way up to this first target right here. So price break above 156.105 is a good idea. Is actually a good idea. If I say daily candle, 4-hour candle closing above this area, man, we have a higher chance for the next weekly candles, or next 4-hour candles to actually achieve this, right? This is about 150 pips. So that's a really beautiful range out there on a daily time frame. So let's see if I can actually access this June 16th information around the 4-hour time frame too. Let's see. Can I access that or not? I'm going as much as left as I can, and I can access 18. Oh, I can't access the 16, unfortunately. All right, anyways, I'll look at my terminal and I'll see what's happening, right? So that's a good idea. So all right, for now the 4-hour candle is actually bearishing. So if the price action helped GJ do something like this, if that's actually happening after this sort of a bullish push, so if a higher low is going to be created around here, maybe, we don't know, maybe around here, right? If a higher low is going to be created around here, that's a good idea to expect further movement up. So all we got to do is we got to wait for an clear support, and we got to wait for the price to break out of the range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for price to break 156.105 for any sort of clear buys. So that will be a good idea. So looking at the 2-hour, let's look at this. So the 2-hour candle right at this point is ranging side by side. This is expected. This is 100% expected, right? So in the 2-hour, the 1-hour candle is going to close in the next 7 minutes. In the next 7 minutes. Look at this. Interesting. It's just ranging side by side. Side by side. Okay, what about this? If this is the most recent hourly 30-minute support in pound yen. Interesting. Okay. That's the hourly support in pound yen. Any fluid cells? No, only 10 pips of range. So you're looking for buys is a clear idea in pound yen, obviously after the push from yesterday. So waiting here, just waiting to see if the price is going to move with a lot of volume on the upside for now. So it'll be interesting to see. Interesting to see. Interesting to see. Yeah. Waiting on pound yen. A pound yen instrument may possess a lot of volume, so waiting is the best idea. All I'm going to do is I'm going to place a alert around 156.030. That way I can see that, you know what, price is approaching that level, and I can come back to my chart and maybe attack it right there. Just give me a second. Oh, no. Okay, so this is right here. No. This is good. This is all good. And we gotta do this. All we gotta do is we gotta do this. We gotta do this right here. And my gold and pound yen is already in my terminal. Let's look at gold at the same time. Okay, so looking at the gold, right? So this 1 minute channel was drawn around the Asian session today, and I was expecting a sell. So I was looking for sales around this area after price would actually come inside the channel. I missed out on this sell. Yeah, because I saw this support and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to focus much in gold. So I was looking into pound yen for any possible buys, but didn't focus on gold. So at the same time, so floating around chart did cost me this sell, but this sell from inside the channel ran about 13 pips, so which is good. So the analysis was correct, but missed out on the Asian sell. Definitely. So right at this point, price is just, it's actually dropping down. Price is actually dropping down. Let's do this, right? So what we're going to do is we will try and erase. All right, this is what we're going to do. We will try and erase most of our drawings here. Let's start fresh analysis on gold. All right, going from the monthly time frame perspective, because we are actually very close to the monthly end too. So it's very important to look at monthly time frame and see and be aware of what's happening with a monthly sort of a perspective too. So the current monthly candle has 3 more days left for its close. It's very close to this monthly resistance where price has resisted and dropped heavily right before. Definitely. But if you look at an overall gist of the monthly time frame, what are the chances price is in an uptrend? There's a high chance price is actually in an uptrend in a monthly gold time frame, right? So this maneuver in gold in a monthly time frame perspective is almost sort of like a almost sort of like this. Right? So this could be a potential higher low. We don't know until price starts respecting this resistance. If this monthly time frame respects this resistance, this monthly resistance, there's a higher chance price can reject this and start heading down, right? Otherwise, we have to wait for this monthly candle to close to see if this is a potential higher low. For now, it looks like a higher low, definitely, because this monthly candle was an engulfing sort of a monthly candle. Look at this. And this candle didn't even bother to head down before moving up. So it looks like this could be a potential higher low in a monthly time frame. Okay? So for any sort of buys, let's see. Let's go into the weekly time frame and see what's happening. Okay, so the weekly time frame does seem very bullish after making these support, after heading back. If this, for example, okay, let's see here. So if this was a support area, and another support area could be here, right? That could be a rejection point. That could be a support area where price was supporting the price to further move up. It supported price, interacted with that level several times. And after breaking it for now, price has rejected the bottom, rejected this support, and started to head up, making proper higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. So it has not only been bullish, but it has actually come back in this support area. Price has closed inside the range. Again, this support area, this rejection area, price has closed above that range, right? So looking at the weekly time frame, this is the last day in the weekly time frame, right? So the current weekly time frame is very close to this area. Let me actually draw it down. Look at this. Is very close to this weekly time frame resistance. Price, the weekly time frame for now is rejecting that area. But what are the chances? What are the chances the momentum in the weekly time frame and monthly time frame is to drive the price further up? There are two things that can happen in a monthly and a weekly time frame perspective. In gold, what the weekly time frame and the monthly time frame may be doing is it's actually retracing in a healthy sort of a way, leaving a path on the upper side for the candles to further fill in the next month or in the next week. If this weekly time frame candle doesn't drive up and doesn't close above this rejection point, maybe the next weekly candle, the next monthly time frame candle is actually going to drive up and attack this wick right here. So what we see is we see price actually attacking the wicks and clear range, right? So if this, look at this, if this is actually a target and clear range on the left-hand side, price is going to attack this, 100% going to attack this. All right, is actually going to attack that. So if there's enough volume in the weekly time frame and the monthly time frame, price can move up. If it's not going to move up today, it's Friday, maybe it's going to be the next week or the next month. That's when the gold price drives further up. Okay, we may even see something similar to this. Look at this. Move up. Make a higher low, move up, make a higher low, making support, move up. This could be potential higher low. The wick, move up, make a higher low. It can make a higher low before moving up, right? Because this is the point where price rejected pretty heavily last time. But definitely price can attack this wick. So I'm actually anticipating a price move up in gold. If it's not going to happen today, if it's not going to happen the next week, obviously the next month or the next following week is definitely going to be a part of the market movement where it can actually attack this potential wick on the left-hand side, right? So all right, for now, the weekly time frame is actually rejecting that area. Very interesting. So let's go into the daily time frame and see what's happening, right? So in the weekly time frame, this could be a potential target. So I'm noting down targets, and let's go into the daily time frame. Going to the daily time frame. For now, the price is heading down. So there's clear traffic on the left-hand side, as we said. For now, price is rejecting that weekly time frame. If you go into the weekly, it's so clear. Look at this. The weekly time frame is so clear, right? So maybe it's potentially rejecting that. So in an overall sense, in an overall sort of a sentiment, we may further move up, right? We may further move up, but for now, price is heading down. So is there any scalping opportunities when we go into the smaller time frame? Obviously, there could be, right? So the current daily candle is bearishing down pretty hard. It hasn't broken the previous daily candle's low, but has a proper body at this point in time, right? Any 4-hour candle close, any higher time frame candle close above this area, around above 1899 for 15 could be a possible buying scenario right there, because we have this cleaner freaking range on the left hand side. That's just amazing, right? Oh, and we Good morning, Saji. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's go into the 4-hour time frame. All right, going into the 4-hour time frame. So the current 4-hour candle. Fine, thanks, Anuja. That's good. All right. So the current 4-hour candle is bearishing down below this 4-hour support, right? In an overall time frame, sort of a gist as I discussed earlier, we still have chances for bullish momentum. So whatever price is doing right now could be only a liquidity grab on the downside. Obviously, price is moving down after this sort of rejection, after rejecting this weekly time frame sort of a level. But man, it's heading down for now. For any sort of a sell, we definitely need price to close below this level. Okay, let's see. We need price to close below this level. Oh, this level. All right. So let's look at the market, and I think we have had this Sydney market close 2 minutes ago. If I'm not wrong, we had Sydney market close 2 minutes ago. Is that correct? And yep, that's correct. Maybe that's going to induce some sort of volume in the market here. Maybe Sydney market close is going to induce some sort of volume in the market. Okay, so the 4-hour time frame still has 2 hours and 56 minutes left for its close. Right? Let's go into the 2-hour time frame. Let's see if this support is being respected. Looks like 2 hour is actually rejecting this 2-hour support, rejecting this 1 hour support and 2 hour support right around this level, this gray area, right? So for now, if this 2-hour candle actually flips bullish, maybe we can get a scalping opportunity. Let's see. Okay, so the 1-hour candle, this previous 1-hour candle actually closed below this 4-hour support. Look at this. If this gray area was a 4-hour support, 1 hour out of the 4-hour candles closed below that gray area. So maybe there could be a scalping opportunity for sale too. There could be a scalping opportunity for sale. So I'm keeping an eye open. If there's going to be any sort of opportunity, obviously we're going to attack it. 100% we're going to attack it. So looking at the 30-minute, look at this. This is the first 30-minute that has closed below this gray area. Interesting. Okay, let's go into 30-minute. 30-minute. Okay. The previous 30-minute candle closed with the proper bullish structure. Is this current 30-minute candle moving up to grab its liquidity to further move down? Maybe that could be the case here. That actually could be the case. For now, after the top rejection, after these sort of rejection from this weekly sort of a band, weekly sort of a level, price has been moving down with clear on the smaller time frame. Price has been moving down with clear sort of a lower low, lower high, low low, lower high, low low, lower high, low low, lower high, and bam bam bam, low low, lower high, low low, lower high. So for sales, what do we do for sales for now? Maybe what can be a logical way to approach the price in gold for sales? Maybe price reversing down and all right, 1891 to 15. Okay, 1891 to 15. Interesting. 1891 to 15. All right, 15 minute. Pum 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 pum. Let's just make it much more clearer. Yep, 4 hour, making it much more clearer. This is too big. Gotta make it smaller. Gotta make this boy a little bit smaller. Let's see. Weekly. That's from the weekly time frame perspective. Yep. Weekly time frame sort of a rejection area right around here. And for buys, for possible buys, I have to wait for candles to close above 1899 415, right? For possible buys. Okay, that's going to be my potential buys in gold above 1899 415. Okay, that's going to be good. Potential buy above 1899 415. That's going to be the case in the weekly time frame sort of a perspective here. And yep, daily. Okay, 4 hour is bearishing down. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And the 1 hour has flipped bearish, which is a good sign. It has a high wick. It has a high wick, and how many pips of a stop loss is it? Okay, 12 pips of stop loss from where it is. Okay, so that's interesting. 25, 7, 7. Gold sells. Good morning, Anuj. Gold sells to 1883. Took a sell from 1897. Took partials, runner towards 1883. Oh, that's nice. 1897, was it? Wow, interesting. Very interesting. I actually was waiting for sales in Asian. I was flirting around GJ and gold. I didn't see anything in Asian in GJ, so missed out on gold too. But my analysis was correct. So, yep. Yuppie. All right, so this 15-minute candle flipping bearish is a good sign that, you know what, there is a potential for sales here. The range to the downside is about 13 pips, which is a tight range, but gold can give you that sort of range because Sydney market close is not only a volume-inducing sort of event, but that actually causes gold to move. We have seen this for some time now. It can cause gold to move somewhere. All right, so let's just wait. I am just going to wait a little bit more. On the hourly perspective, this is a nice area to sell because hourly candle has a top wick and only 12 pips of range. Only 12 pips of range. 15 more minutes left for this hourly candle to close. We haven't even closed. We haven't even been halfway through this hourly candle. So that's sort of interesting here. 15-minute candle is going to close in the next 5 minutes. So I think I have to wait a little bit more. So, all right, this 5-minute candle is coming to a close too. Let's see. 5-minute candle is coming to a close. 5-minute candle is coming to a close. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. So the higher probability setup for now is a sell below 1891 215. 1891 215. I think this is an ideal situation to take a sell right around here with stop loss above the hourly candles high, but the range is only 12 pips down below. 12 pips. So am I happy with 12 pips, or am I going to wait for a cleaner sort of a sell? Am I going to wait for a cleaner sort of a sell? 1889 650. 50 pips of range. 50 pips of range. All right. Okay. So the hourly candle is going bearish right now. It has made that proper wick on the top. Looks like it can actually head down. There are numerous amount of bearish candles here. So maybe the sentiment, the idea in the market is to head down in gold. Right? It seems like it's going to head down. Definitely going to head down. Let's see. It'll be interesting to see how the price reacts with this channel. I'm actually waiting to see how the price reacts with the channel more than anything right now. So we will see. And high probability setup for now is a sell, but I haven't taken it. I haven't taken a sell right now. Looks like an hourly could be a proper setup, right? Hourly was a proper setup, but the range was only about 12 pips. So I was not happy about the 12 pips range. It could bounce at 1888. Oh, interesting. 1888. 1888. Yeah, it can. It can. That's true, Saji. That's actually true. It can bounce off, right? So I'm also keeping an eye open in GJ because I'm looking for buys in GJ. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. GJ. GJ is ranging side by side for now. Interesting enough. Interesting enough in GJ to move sideways for now. Okay. Interesting and interesting. Gold. Yep. Gold is still hanging around the area. I think it's going to break that channel. It's going to head down. There's a high chance it can head down. If a trader will come and he trades only based on probability and structure, that is a sell structure in gold, definitely. If somebody comes in and tells me that, oh, there's a buy right there, I don't believe it yet. So I have to see price moving heavily in the opposite direction for any sort of buys in gold. But man, let's look at GU too. So GU from an hourly sort of a perspective, let's see. So the hourly time frame, the current hourly candle is looking very similar to gold here. Maybe this is offering more pips, more range than gold. Let's just have a look. Oh, it's heading down. It's heading down. GU is heading down. Okay. So from the hourly support to this level, oh, it was actually similar. Look at this. It has 12 pips of range in GU too. Interesting. GU has 12 pips of range as well. Maybe it's going to push even lower, but man, have to wait. You know, if I don't like it, if I'm not comfortable, I'm happy staying out of it. 100% happy staying out of it, right? So the current daily candle in GU is bearish. The previous daily candle broke above these resistance, these range. So that is interesting to see how the current daily candle is going to act in GU. All right, this is a very strong support in GU, this level right here, right? That was not only a support, but a resistance that turned out to be a support. So very reactive area. Reactive area. Look at this. That vicinity is a reactive area. So we'll love to see if price actually taps this level and starts reversing or something. So let's see. For sale, all right, in GU too, with a looking for a buy from GJ 155 715. Okay, we're gonna look at that. So yeah, GU definitely GU the best probability setup for now in GU. Looking at the market situation is a sell too. Is a sell. Is definitely a sell. Yep. And let's look at GA. And looking at GA. Wow, GA is pushing up. GA is pushing up. Okay, I need the information. Oh, and we have it there. We have it here. GA, GA, GA. Wow, GA is moving up. GA is moving up. Let's see. GA. GA. $35. Yep, GA is clearly breaking. This was the setup, man. This was a setup. On GA, this was a proper buying setup. Anybody who bought on the break of the previous hourly candles high with stop loss like 10 pips, 9 pips inside this previous range, you caught the trade. This is going to run. 100% is going to run. It's like 19 pips till this gray area, and we have a clear range of other 50 pips inside this area. So whoever took that buy on GA, man, you're on the good side. Obviously, we missed out on GA, but looking at GJ is trying to break the support for now. Yeah, I'm looking at buys above 156, 105. And Jamil is looking for buys above 155, 715. 155, 715. River buy is 715. Oh. He wants to take a limit here. Okay. Welcome to short to that area in GG, education purpose only. Alrighty, 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 alrighty. 15-minute, previous 15-minute candle close below the support. The current 15-minute candle is breaking the previous 15-minute candles low. And actually, this is pretty good. Yep, I hope GJ falls down for sellers. I hope it falls down for the sellers here. I hope it falls down for the sellers. All right, so gold, that was the trade. Look at this. The range was talked all about, but I didn't take it because uncomfortable about the range, right? And obviously that trade was a valid trade. Whoever took it, whoever was comfortable with 12 to 10 pips, that was a good trade from here to here. I was like, yep, a clear trade. That was all given out. Gold. Mr. Gold moved pretty well. Pretty well here. Pretty well. Looking at the 5 minute. This is the first 5 minute that has broken out of the channel. And looks like it's going to continue down. Or what's happening? GU is down, can pull GJ with it down as well. So both have bearish fun. Oh, GU. Yeah. Yep. GU is going to fall down too. GU. Yep. GU. Whoever took that trade in GU2, you know, perfect. Perfect. But the range is just 12 pips. You know, I'm not happy with 12 pips. So I didn't take it. If there's not enough range for me, my trading plan tells me that don't trade. And another thing that tells me don't trade is, man, oh man, it's a Friday. Why should you rush, right? So no need to rush. By the end of Friday, you should be in profits already. And you should be just looking for a proper setup. Right? Not a 10 pips setup. I'm not going to take a 10 pips setup. I'm going to secure 10 pips, but in a 20 pips range. Right? So it depends. It actually depends. Yeah, gold seems like it's going to head down even more. It's reacting with the channel several times. 1, 2, 3. You know, if it's rejecting the channel, maybe it's going to head down even furthermore. Gold can head down even lower. Gold can head down lower. If it's going to break that 1889 650 level and close below that level, man, we have a clear range on the left hand side on an hourly sort of perspective. And there's a wick on the downside the price can attack. So maybe I'm going to keep an eye open for that. I'm going to keep an eye open for that. Yeah, definitely going to keep an eye open for that. So the 50 pips range. It's beautiful. All right, GJ, the current GJ 1 hour candle is below the support, below the gray area. The gray area is the 4 hour, sorry, hold on. It's the 1 hour support. All right, so that's the most recent 1 hour support. Actually, hold on, that's a recent 30-minute support, right? And the price is actually heading down for now, and the price could be closing below. If it's going to close below, you get a retest, another retest. That could be a setup, that could be a setup in GJ. It's about 14 pips range for now. So, yep. I'm actually trying to see any sort of buys in GJ more than sell. So we will see what's happening. We will see what's happening. It's Friday. You gotta be careful. It's Friday. Oh, you gotta be careful. It's Friday. You gotta be careful. Oh. Yep, and it's heading down nice and slow. GJ is heading down nice and slow. Beautiful. Oh, this 15-minute candle did a proper retest. 15-minute candle did a proper retest. 15-minute does look ugly on the left-hand side. But man, 15-minute candle, this current 15-minute candle did the retest. It actually did the retest, right? So that's interesting. Yep. Gold. Whoever took that sell in gold, man, you should be securing, right? That's the best idea. Whoever took a sell here, whoever took a sell from 1891 to 15 sort of a level from around here, you should definitely start securing. Definitely. Interesting. Creativa Turismo. Oh, you gotta send a chart, Creativa. You gotta send a chart. You gotta send a chart. Gold runner was a break-even move, stop loss down into profit. Oh, that's pretty good. That's nice. That's pretty nice. So my friend Jamil took a sell from around here. 1897 vicinity, which is good. Very nice. I was looking for sales in Asian session, but man, it is what it is. All right, so it looks like gold is going to head down even more here. So the 5-minute has closed below 1889,650, closed below all these recent area. There's a wick on the downside to attack. So in relation to the channel too, to the previous 5-minute candle actually rejected the channel, which is a very good sign, right? So the previous 5-minute candle doesn't have a lower wick, but the structure for now looks like a sell. We've been talking about it forever here. So the entry around 1891 to 15, whoever took it over there, you should be securing, man. You should be securing at least something, right? Because it has ran about 17 pips. 17 pips. Yeah, I'm going to wait here. I don't need to rush in any sort of trade in a Friday. All right. So 3 minutes left for this 30-minute candle to close. 15-minute candle has 3 more minutes as well. Interesting. Let's see what GJ is doing here. Okay. So 2 hour in GJ looks like it's actually rejecting the bottom for now. It has 33 more minutes left for it to close, and it's sort of rejecting the bottom, right? So in an hourly sort of a perspective, it's also rejecting that bottom, and it has 32 minutes left for its close. All right, so 30 minutes is coming back in the range, has sort of respected the support, has 2 more minutes left, all right? So if this 15-minute candle close was a fake out in GBPJPY, and this candle closes back in the range, I'm looking to take a buy. I am looking to take a buy here. So let's see. It all depends on this 15-minute candle close, because this maneuver right here could be a fake out. This, let me show you to you guys here. This could be a fake out. And if it's a fake out, I have a high chance of price moving up. So I will see. I will see what I can do after 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I will see what I can do. Okay, so the 30-minute is actually rejecting the bottom for now, rejecting the support, pound JPY. Wow, interesting. So the overall bias, overall movement I want to see in pound JPY is a buy, right? So we're just waiting here. That's all I'm doing, waiting. Let's look at pound JPY's 2016's information here. I want to see if there was anything around 2016. 17, 15. Hourly is not showing me anything. Oh, come on. It's not even showing me 2016's feed. Come on. Something's wrong here. Oh yeah, I've got it. It's showing me 2018's feed. Come on, man. Shit. Anyways. Boo, 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 boo. All right, so the 2-hour candle is still bearish, has 30 more minutes left for its close. It's sort of rejecting the bottom. Even the hourly candle is rejecting the bottom for now. And we have to see in the next 30 minutes if this hourly candle is going to close above the support, or is it going to stay below this gray area, below the support, right? So if it's going to come back in the range, that means there was a rejection from the bottom or a possible fake out. So the previous 30-minute candle here closed right around that level. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, and let's see if this is actually a fake out sort of a maneuver. Yeah, let's give it a try. Let's give this fake out a try. Let's give this fake out a try. Let's see. Let's see. So, let's see. All right, so I have this fake out sort of analogy here behind this buy, right? So it's a very early buy. To be honest, it's a very early buy. If there's a buys coming in, this is a very early sort of a buy. So I have bought right here. Let's see. Let's see if my trade works out. So this is how I'm going to manage my position, right? If I was risking my my certain percentage for today, so I am going to close about 50% once this 15-minute candle starts breaking its own low. If it's going to break its own low, I'm going to close 50% right then. 50% right then. Let's see. Let's see. If this fake out analogy works or not. It's a very early buy, but let's see if it's going to work. Let's see. So this trade right here is based on whole fake out sort of analogy. If it's going to work out, perfect. If it's not going to work out, I'm going to be willing to cut down my losses short as soon as I can. So let's see. Let's see if this fake out sort of a analogy is real. A 2-hour has 27 minutes left for its close. It's still bearish. A 2-hour is still bearish. 4-hour is rejecting the bottom. 4-hour is bearish as well. And the hourly candle has 27 minutes as well. Respecting the support. Let's see if it's going to give me at least 10 pips. I'm willing to secure as soon as possible. And that'll be the case here. That will be the case. So what I need this current 15-minute candle to do is respect its own low, because I'm not anticipating a price, the candle to further move down below its low. If it's going to start breaking its low, I'm going to cut down 50%, at least 50%. Let's see. Let's see if pound yen is going to move up with this fake out analogy. It is a risky trade. To be honest, it's a risky trade. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. So all I need this current 15-minute candle to do is break the previous 15-minute candle's high and start heading up. If it breaks its own low, I'm out of this trade, at least 50%. So it depends, right? If I don't feel comfortable, I'm going to cut down the whole position too. So you have to manage your position pretty well. All right, let's see. It's an early sort of a buy, but let's see. Let's see if this fake out analogy works with the trade. Is it going to work or what? Yep, still there. Still hanging around there. My fake out analogy, is it going to work or what's happening? All right, gold is dropping. Anybody who took a sell around this area, man, you must be on the good side right now. You must be on the good side right now. Look at this. How many interactions you've got with the channel. So the price rejected this channel several times. Reject 1, reject 2, 3. So reject. I think we're going to head down in gold. Gold, we are going to head down. There's a clear traffic on the left-hand side. Ooh, it's going down. Gold is going down. Oh, man, it's going down. Oof. That was a big move. That was about 10 pips move in a minute. In a second, to be honest. All right. Wow. Whoever took that gold sell, man, that's good. Whoever trusted that analysis secured some, and the gold is rejecting pretty hard right now. But look at this. Oh, that was like a 1 second move, this one. Almost like a 5 second, 1 second move. Wow. All right, so the 1 minute in GJ is quite rangy at this point in time. I want price to further move up and leave this gray area, right? So the previous 5 minute candle close bullish. Now, this is what I'm going to do, right? If this current 5 minute candle breaks the previous 5 minute candle's low, I'm going to cut down some of my position right there. Cut down some of my position or even hold. So this fake out sort of an analogy, is it going to work out or not? Let's see if it's going to work out or not. It's a very early buy. Let's see. It's a very early buy. Let's see. And GJ is running. Okay, let's see. I need at least 10 pips. 10 pips, my friend. 10 pips. Let's see. 10 pips, 10 pips. Yep. 18. Yep. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it's going to work out. Let's see if it's going to work out here. fake out analogy behind this trade. The current 5-minute candle has a proper low wick and proper high wick and a proper bullish body. So let's see how it's going to close. I want candles to not return back beyond this low. If it's going to return back beyond this low, I'm going to close down my position. That's a simple trade management rule I have right now. Okay, so I don't want to risk all of my risk appetite right at this simple trade, right at this simple single trade. I want candles to move with volume towards the upside. Let's see what's going to happen. And it's moving, and it's moving and moving. Let's see, fake out sort of analogy, if it's going to work out or not. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. All right, so the current 5-minute is maintaining that bullish posture. Let's see. So the current 5-minute is sort of maintaining that bullish posture. So let's see. I don't want to see any abrupt sort of a rejection. If there's going to be any sort of abrupt rejection, maybe I may close the position early, right? So it depends how comfortable I am. If I'm not comfortable, dude, I am going to be out of this as soon as I can, right? And that's how you are going to be different than any other trader. You should be happy to cut down your losses short. Shouldn't be marrying to your analogies, right? It's like if it's right, it's right. If it's going against you, you should be out of there right away. Bang! Get out of there. Get out of there. All right, so it looks like the day is pretty clear. I don't see any sort of GBP news here, so yeah, the calendar looks okay. So all right, this is the thing here now. The previous 5-minute candle maintained a bullish posture, which is pretty good. If this current 5-minute candle starts breaking the previous 5-minute candle's low, maybe I'm going to cut down 50% right there. And I'm not going to hesitate cutting down 50% right there. Honestly, I'm not. If this current 5-minute candle breaks the previous 5 minutes low, I'm going to cut down my position. I'm not even kidding. Got to be strict with your rules, man. Got to be really strict, because this is a very risky sort of a trade. Well, the analogy, a simple analogy behind this is fake out. But if this fake out is happening, why is price bothering staying here for long? If the price did a fake out, price shouldn't be bothering breaking previous lows and start lingering around the area. If the analogy behind the trade is a fake out, why is the price lingering around here? You have to see price moving upwards, not downwards. So if it's going to start breaking the lows, man, I'm out of the position. Simply out of the position. That's it. All right. So previous 5-minute candles low. That's what is important. If this 5-minute candle's low is broken, I'm going to cut down 50% at least. Let's see. Let's see what I can do here. So the current 5-minute is very close to the previous 5 minutes low. Let's see. It's lingering because it's done a fake out and moving. Case AM in YouTube, that could be the case. But if it's done a fake out, it shouldn't be lingering around the area. You know, I want to see a smooth move. I don't want to be controlled by the market for a long time. If I'm in, I should get the move, or I'm out. That's it. All right, so just waiting a little bit more and and I'm cut down my position right here. 50%. 50% out. So I've only got 50% of risk left in the trade. If it's going to run up, perfect. If it's going to run up, perfect. If it's going to start head down, if it's going to start heading down below this low, I'm going to cut down the whole position right there. Strict risk management right here. Strict risk management right here. Because I don't care. I don't care about my analogy being correct at this point in time. I'm here in survival mode now. I'm here with survival mode. If the price moves up smoothly with this fake out sort of analogy, perfect. If it's going to move down, oh, it is what it is. And I have managed my risk, right? That's it. Simply, that's it. So I've got my 50% of the position right here. I'm comfortable looking at the candles. But let's see. If I'm going to see any sort of abrupt rejection here, if I'm going to see candles coming anywhere closer to this low on a 5-minute, I'm going to cut down my position. Because I want to see volume. I want to see push in my direction. I don't want to see price lingering like this. I don't care. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. The UFC. Yep. All right, so the 15-minute candle is going to close in the next 1 minute. The support is being respected. Still, the support is being respected. The 30-minute candle has 16 more minutes left for its close. Right. So, saw a early sort of a fake out, sort of a maneuver here. And if this analogy is correct, if this idea is correct, price shouldn't be hanging around this area. Rather, should be moving up, tapping the tops of the range. So I don't know what the price is doing right now. Not sure what the price is doing right now. Okay, so the 5-minute is trying to maintain a bullish posture. I only have 50% of the risk in this trade, right? So all I want to see is price breaking the previous highs and continuing up in the range. And as soon as it gives me 10 pips, I'm going to be out of this. I'm going to be, I'm at least going to secure something, right? Let's see. Let's see how this runs. Let's see how this runs. If the price is going to come anywhere closer to the previous candles low, I'm going to close the whole position right there. So I'm staying on the go for risk management here. On the go for risk management. On the go. We have lightweight the World Championship GJ bullish candle with a proper body, and the current bullish 15-minute candle has made a proper wick. And let's see if it's going to continue up and uppercut this another 15-minute candle. Let's see. Let's see for the World Championship. I think we have to bring Bruce Wayne here. Bruce Wayne, Mr. Bruce Wayne in trading floor. Mr. Bruce Wayne. All right, so the previous 5-minute candle has closed bearish. I don't want this current 5-minute candle to break the previous 5-minute candle's low, man. If it's gonna break this low, I'm gonna be out of the trade. That's it. That's it. That way I still have some appetite left, some risk left for another quality trade. So if this is not a quality trade, that's fine. Because this is the first trade and I'm applying my risk management to it, so it's all good. I just don't want price to head back below this gray area. That's all. That's all. I want price to stop breaking the highs and give me some pips with this fake out analogy. That's it. Bum, 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 bum. Let me bring my water. Bum, 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 bum. Interesting enough, the current 5-minute candle has broken the previous 5-minute high. Right, so the signs are telling me that, you know what, there are chances for the price to further move up, but I don't want the price to break any of its low, not even its own low, not the previous candle's low, not the previous candle's low, and not even this candle's low. So if it's going to start breaking the lows, I'm out of this trade. I've already closed my 50% already, because this is a simple fake out sort of analogy where I'm not going to risk everything I have. I'm going to be out of here anytime. Our 15-minute is still keeping that bullish posture, to be honest. It's still keeping that bullish posture. Hourly candle is still bearish, and we are heading down here, nice and slow. Why is it heading down? 1 minute is ranging. 1 minute is ranging. So the only question I'm asking myself is, should I get out of this trade? And yes, I am getting out of this trade, and I am out. So how many pips did I lose? Okay, so I lost around 1, 2, and 1, 2. So what is this? 2. Yep. So 2 pips on a half of the volume, and another 2 pips on the half of the volume. So almost like nothing. Almost like nothing. Now, at this point in time, I don't really care, because my fake out sort of analogy is invalid for me. Right, this is how you get in, this is how you get out of your trade. So this was a really good risk management practice day today. I'm still greens, still on the blues for the week, so I'm actually good. So I took a good decision right there, cutting out my losses, you know, just not gonna let it breathe. This is not a healthy sign. This here is not a healthy sign. This was a good sign, but man, I'm out of this, so it is what it is. Lol, I think you meant Bruce Buffer. Oh yeah, Bruce Buffer. That's it. That's correct. Self-pronunciation is correct. Bruce Buffer. Not Bruce Wayne. Bruce Buffer. Bruce Wayne. Oh my god, sorry. I was talking about this guy. This guy's got the energy, man. This is the guy, Bruce Buffer. You gotta see his videos. Honestly, he's got the energy. He's got the energy. Ooh, welcome to the UFC Fight Night. It's time. It's pretty good. I hope he doesn't sue me. So his catchphrase is "It's time." It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, this guy. I like his energy. Energy is pretty good. And the trade is running right now. And I don't really care, to be honest, you know. If the analogy was correct, you know, it is what it is. I just manage my risk. Manage my risk. Yep, looks like it's going to head up. So Friday has turned out to be a really good risk management practice day here. So I closed out all of my position, closed half of the position when I was not comfortable, another half when this uncomfortable wick started showing up. My fake out analogy is playing out right now, which is pretty good. If I'm right on my analysis side, I'm still good, right? So it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. All right, so it has moved up like 6-7 pips right now. So let's see. Let's see if this analysis is going to give like about 10 pips. Let's see. Oop. All right, so the London market's going to open up in the next 7 minutes. So it's going to be interesting to see how the London market's going to open up and what's going to happen. So the GJ is actually respecting that range. So if GJ is in this sort of a range right here, if GJ is in this range, is actually respecting that range and still bouncing up and down in that range. So more than likely, I would like to see price close above this top of the range, and would like to see buys coming in GJ. So I'm going to keep an eyes open for any sort of buys in GJ, because definitely we have done this rejection wick from the bottom. So what does this wick tell you? This wick on the bottom tells you that, you know what, price is rejecting it, and price is doing a fake out sort of a maneuver from downside. So where is it going to go now? Maybe up, right? So if it's going to go up, if it's going to head up with its bullish momentum, maybe buys above 156, 105 is going to make sense. Maybe that's going to make sense. And look at the trade. It's going to move up, man. It just acted a little bit funny. A little bit funny. Sorry for the noob question. I just started trading this week. If it's a fake out, it means that it will continue to go up, right? So the buy that you just made was a good decision then, right? Yes, sir. Enzo Carteza, that's correct. So a fake out is when price, for example, this was a support, right? How do you recognize a fake out? This is how you recognize a fake out. For example, this is a key level, the gray area. This was the first 15-minute candle, the red candle. This was the first candle that closed below. Let me draw it down like this. Okay, so this was a key level. This candle was the first candle that closed below this area, but the next candle started rejecting the bottom. Look at this. Started rejecting the bottom and closed above that key area, right? That's how we determine that, you know what, this is a fake out. And if we take any sort of position around this area with the stop loss below this rejection point, maybe we are going to get a continuation up. So that was the fake out analogy. And sometimes fake out do work. I've seen fake outs work in GJ Gold for some long time now. I've been backtesting fake outs for some time too. So this was actually a proper setup. Obviously, we discussed the higher time frame sort of a bias where the market was still bullish, okay? So that's how we figured out that, you know what, if this is a fake out, it makes sense for the price to further continue up. I just manage my risk on the go. So I'm actually pretty happy with my decision, because I could have been in a loss too, right? So rather than being in a loss, a big loss, a smaller loss is a good decision. So I am very happy about it. But the fake out analogy worked. This is how you figure out a fake out, Enzo Carteza. So find out a key level when price is in a heavy bullish momentum or a bearish momentum. If price breaks a level and doesn't maintain it, that is fake out. So this was a proper fake out example. Only this current 15-minute candle wick was a funny situation. So that's why I closed all of my position. But this trade worked out perfect. If you go back in this video, Enzo, you're going to see everything. Trust me. When I'm going to close the stream, just come back. Just come back and look at the video and ask questions like, oh, why? Why is he doing this? Oh, he's talking about this level. Oh, he's talking about that. Oh, well, that's how we find a fake out. So that's how you find a fake out. So if it's a fake out on the bottom, the price will move up. If it's a fake out on the top, the price will move down. That's the idea. So pretty good. So it moved like almost about 11 pips. So that's where I would have secured profits. But anyways, you know, this sort of setup's not going to only happen today. It's going to happen the next day. You know, it's going to happen the next year, the next month. It's going to happen. 100% going to happen. I'll just need to spot it and activate a trade on it. Execute a trade on it. So I am all chill about this. I am all chill about this. Yep, it's gonna move up. It's going to move up. 100% going to move up. Hey guys, actually there's a news, Jamil and Saji. There's actually a news. I think I wouldn't be able to do. London streams from this coming Monday. So that's a little bit of trouble for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna come back from the Monday, the Tuesday, but I will only be able to do a New York streams. So because of my small project, I won't be able to come back doing London streams for some time. So I will take it off. I'll be trading from the sidelines, obviously. You know, I'll be posting my charts and my analysis in the London session, sort of a channel in the Slack. But I won't be exactly able to perform the streams. So that's a news, right? So I will be doing the New York streams. If you guys will ever love to join in the New York streams, just come in, you know. But yep, London session stream is going to be taking a little bit of breather from me for some while because of my small project. Obviously, I'll be back after some time, you know. Until then, London session is going to be my sidelines. My project's gonna take my full time. I just started watching you and getting the hang of it. Oh, Amir Ali Khan. Don't worry, mate. So here's the thing, right? We are planning to finish the project as soon as we can, right? Me and my friends. As soon as we finish the project, we're gonna come back. How can I join the Slack? So the thing about the Slack community is we haven't built it yet, right? And the current Slack community is out of another Slack group. It's not my personal Slack group, so I cannot invite you guys there. So once we manage the platform for you guys to join in, for the YouTube guys to join in, that'll be good. But I will only be able to perform New York stream then. All right, so New York stream is going to be around 6:30 EST. So if you don't know what 6:30 EST is, for example, just write in 6:30 EST in, for example, let's say you are from Africa, right? In Africa local time. So yep, you're gonna get your time, right? So just figure out, you know, I'm gonna be there around 6:30 EST doing a New York stream. So definitely join in. The knowledge is gonna be there, unlimited. There's no problem with sharing my knowledge. My knowledge is always gonna be up for free. Always. All right, this was the trade. The trade played out pretty well. You know, I just managed the risk because didn't want it to lose a lot in Friday. Obviously, you want to stay on the green side, on the blue side. So amazing. It was a great trade. Took GBPJPYs after it reaches the support. Thank you so much, mate. No worries, mate. You're always welcome. 100% welcome. So this was the trade right here. GBPJPY trade. Yes, sir, Jamil. Yes. It's going to be New York. New York session stream. 15 pips. That ran about 15 pips, which is good. Yep. Yep, looks like GJ is going to move up with a lot of volume. Look at the candle size here. Look at the previous 15-minute candle size. Even if the candle closed with no wick on the top, this is a really, really heavy bullish candle. All right, good. More people would have rolled out of bed. That's correct. That's correct. Yep. So I have a small project going on, Jamil, so that's going to cause me to take a break for some time in London. But obviously, I'll share my charts in the London session Slack community. So, yep. I'm trying my best to share this live stream as much as I can. I'm pretty sure this stream will be one of the best in future. Thank you, Taran. Taran, thank you for the great words there. Thank you so much. Yeah, we will definitely help a lot of people. Definitely. Whoever's seeking for help, knowledge, you know, that's the idea by the stream. 100%. Thank you for the support, Taran. That was a really good buy. To be honest, that was a really good buy. Yeah, there's a high chance we're going to finish bullish after this heavy sort of a rejection from the bottom. And this previous hourly candle finishing bullish is a sign that we still have that bullish momentum, right? So the 4-hour candle has come alive. If you look at the 4-hour candle, it's bullish right now, all right? There's a higher chance it's going to move up. There's a higher chance it's actually going to move up. Bullish candle, 4-hour candle has turned out to be bullish. A similar sort of situation that we saw in gold in a few streams back. We actually saw a similar sort of situation. That day we missed out on the gold buys. Sorry about that. We missed out on the gold buys. But today, executed on the gold buys, just managed the position well. That's what it was. Managed the position well. Moved up about 15 pips for now, which is good. Which is good. Let's see if we have any sort of opportunities in gold here. Do we actually have any opportunities in gold? It looks like there's more sales coming in gold here. More sales coming in gold. All right, so the previous hourly candle closed bearish with the proper bearish structure. Look at this. So the previous hourly candle closed bearish with the proper body structure right at the support. That's a little bit funny, right? So for this current hourly candle to move further down, we need a proper upper wick too. If there's a proper wick on the top and then the price starts heading down, it can very well feel this wick very well, easily. Can feel this wick and feel this clear traffic on the left hand side. So that's going to be interesting to see if this current hourly candle in gold makes a top wick or not. It's going to make that top wick or not. The 15-minute candle is reacting with the channel 2 right at this point in time. Let's see. It's hard support level to break. Maybe gold can reject this level pretty hard. Ooh. Yeah. Gold. Gold, gold, gold. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I have to wait. For the gold, I have to wait. For now, the price structure is bearish for now, so there's obviously no bias for me right at this point in time. We were talking about this setup forever. We were saying how this sell does make sense. Just didn't take it because looking at the range was like 14, 12 pips a range, and the price fell down like 30 pips from our entry point. So which is pretty good, which is actually pretty good. Gold is really bearish now on smaller time frames, but I'm still looking for buys as per overall time frame. What are your thoughts, man? All right, so even if the higher time frame is a sort of a bullish, you cannot take a buy right now. So you have to ask yourself the question, where is going to be a logical place to take a buy? Maybe after 4 hour makes some sort of support. So do you see any 4 hour support? No. Maybe if this candle starts rejecting and starts respecting this 4 hour support, maybe the price is going to head up. But for now, 4 hour candles are a strong confluence candle, and the 4 hours are bearishing down with the proper structure. So even if the higher time frame does look bullish, for example, weekly time frame, oh, look at this, it looks bullish, but we are not sure. Maybe this week is going to just linger around the same area, right? It's going to linger around the same area, or if it's going to push up, we are not sure yet. We are not sure yet. So I have to see price. I have to see price make some sort of support to start with 1 hour, 30 minutes. There's no support at all, so no buying situation here. This is not a buying situation. Honestly, not a buying situation. So gotta be careful. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Da, 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 da. Wow, GA moved up so well. GA moved up so well. Yep, GA was the trade as well. Moved 20 pips up, which is good. Whoever took that trade, you know, obviously missed out on the GA trade because was looking at something else. So whoever took that GA trade on the break of this hourly high, after this candle made this low, that was a really good setup, to be honest. Because this candle not only was bullish, broke out of this range with a proper bullish body. This candle did a proper retest with a lower wick, broke the high. On the break of the high, that was the trade. Maybe stop loss would have been 10 pips back in the range, and you won about 20 pips. So what else do you need? What else do you need? Right? So that's how you need to review your trade. Whenever I finish my session, I go back into my stream videos and I look at what did I do right, what did I do wrong. And I journal that. I 100% journal everything. So it's a good idea if you journal. Yeah, GA was the trade. GU, you know, obviously GU was a little bit funny here. Yeah, GU was a little bit funny. All right, GU right now has respected the previous support and is ranging side by side on the hourly. Okay, looks like there could be buys coming in GU. So interesting. Interesting. Let's look at gold here. Looking at gold. Looking at gold. 17 minutes. 15 minutes. Yeah, in GJ, whoever took that trade, you know, you just got to secure at this point in time, just secure and leave the rest with break even or something. Manage your trade. That's all. Manage your trade. Just give me a second. I'll be back in like a second.
folks. It's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
And we are back again one more time. We are back and back. Back, 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 yeah. All right, looking at the 4 hour in GJ, current 4 hour candle is still bearish. Still bearish, has a pretty long wick on the bottom, and the previous fake out sort of a maneuver. So if that happened, there should have been no business for this price to further move down, right? So it's actually breaking the previous support, and it's trying to fill the wicks on the left hand side, and it has rejected the top too. It has clearly rejected the top. So it's very funny situation. Prices ranging up and down. So we hit the top of the range. Look at this. We hit the top of the range. After hitting the top of the range, we have started moving down. Right? So that fake out entry, fake out maneuver, fake out analogy, that worked out. Perfect. Whoever took that trade, you should have secured most of your profits on the top of the range. So the trade gives you like in about 15 pips. Yep, it gave you around 15 pips. So I had to secure some For now, the price is moving down. So is it ranging up and down in the ranges? What's happening right now? We are not sure what's happening because the price is just moving side by side in a 30-minute time frame, in an hour, in 2 hour potentially. So it's very choppy. At this point in time is actually choppy. So we'd love to see candles rejecting the bottom like the previous 2-hour candle. That rejection is valid, right? So if that sort of rejection happens, man, there could be buying scenarios above 156, 105. So that'll be interesting to see. So we are 22 minutes in the London session already. So volume can be seen around these hours, right? So is there any volume in the market? What is going to happen? Is this 30-minute candle going to close outside the channel below 1889, 650? If it's going to close below that level, there's a higher chance we may get sales in gold, right? So we have 6 more minutes left for this candle to close. Looks like 15-minute candle went inside the channel and came back one more time. Interesting. 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 All right, so GJ, whoever took that fake out trade here, fake out sort of a setup, you should have probably secured on the top, giving you about 15, 16 pips. So for now, the price is heading down. The price is heading down with a lot of volume. Look at the candles size, heading down with a lot of volume. That is interesting to watch. So it's actually heading down with a lot of volume here. A lot of volume. From earlier, looking for a buy. Jamil, are you talking about 56 or 55? Are you talking about 56 or 55? 55. Okay. Yeah. So you're looking to take a buy limit, is it? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Struggling to get there. Yeah. 15. I'm not sure about 15 there. Have to see at that point in time. If it actually taps that level, then starts heading up. Have to see. Prum, 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 prum. Prum, 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 prum. Prum, prum. Prum, 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 prum. Prum, 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 prum. Prum, 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 prum. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty, so today GJ has been ranging for now. It has broken down at the range. So 30-minute has closed below the range. The current 30-minute candle is heading down. Looks like there's a potential for the price to head down, to be honest. Looks like there's a potential for the price to further head down in GJ right at this point in time. It's a good idea to buy gold. Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to take a buy here. I don't think it's a good idea, Enzo. I don't think it's a good idea. Not at all. Try and see this, right? Try and look at this in a logical perspective. Look at this. So how many bearish candles, bearish half an hour candles have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is gonna make it easier. Rather than counting the reds, count the green candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you think it's a good idea to buy right now, just because it's near the support area? Maybe no. Maybe no. Maybe no. There's just so many red candles here, bearish candles. Your odds are very low. Your odds are actually low. So, yep. Gotta put yourself in the best position to win. So I don't think taking a buy right now is a good position. Gotta wait for this hourly candle to close in gold. Definitely. Yep, for now the price is just ranging side by side. Side by side in 15 minutes, in 5 minutes. Pretty rangy, to be honest. Pretty rangy with very long wicks. So would want to stay away from this range and want to see candles break above this level. Well, let's look at it from a 4-hour perspective and see how it looks. Alright, so here's the thing, right? For buys, any sort of possible buys, you have to start seeing 4-hour candle to reject these levels. That is the previously broken resistance that can react around this level. So this level is if this level is candles rejecting this level, start closing above this 4-hour support. That's what we want to see. If the price starts closing above the 4-hour support, that way we can clearly say that, you know what, maybe the bias is changing. But for now, man, it's very difficult to say buys here. It's very difficult. No buys. Simply no buys. All right, so the market right now is sort of rangy, to be honest. Hourly candles, hanging around that support. So the previous 30-minute did close bullish here, made a support, right? So if price is going to move down, doing something like this for now, because of the recent rejection in gold, recent price action in gold, is going to do something like this. Oh, sorry. Da 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 da. Is that happening? Maybe for now we have to wait for a resistance to form for a proper sell to take, right? Because there's actually cleaner range on the left hand side. Look at the clean range here. The clean range is pretty good. So that could be the trade. Maybe it's not going to happen right now in London session, but it can happen around the New York. So wait for the NY. Wait for another volume time, or maybe even Tokyo close can push the price further down. You just gotta wait for a proper resistance to form in at least a 15-minute candle. Our 15-minute candle actually has a proper resistance, to be honest, but this 15-minute candle is okay. We are coming to a close to this hourly candle's close, right? So I have to wait. Cannot just jump in and trade right away. Close of the hourly. 5 minutes are ranging. There isn't enough of volume in the market. 15-minute looks like it can actually head down, right? But yeah, man, I wouldn't want to take a trade right at the support, right at this hourly support. I want to see candles closing below 1889 650. That way maybe I can attack this cleaner range here. Look at this cleaner range, dude. Look at this. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so we are slowly getting out of the channel in gold, slowly heading below the support, and the most probability-wise, the most probable setup here is a sell. To be honest, is a sell. So let's see if this clear range on the left hand side is any good or not. Is it any good or not? So this 15-minute candle was coming to a close in the next 30 seconds. I think we're going to get a drop here. I think we are going to get a drop here. I'm thinking about how I can catch this trade. If there's going to be a drop, how can I catch this trade? Can I catch it with the pending? Maybe. Maybe with the pending. So the previous 15-minute candle closed bearish with a no wick on the top. No wick on the bottom. So what does that mean? Is there enough range on the downside or is there no range on the downside? What is it telling us? All right, so what am I thinking is, I'm thinking, can I take a pending around here with my stop loss about 8 pips, 9 pips back in the channel? Okay. Okay. 15, 30 minute and close of the hourly candle, right? That's interesting. Looks like hourly candle has a high probability of heading down. Let's see what's gonna happen. It'll be interesting to see. All right, so GU. All right, GU is just ranging side by side, hourly time frame, hourly perspective, ranging side by side. The current hourly candle is rejecting the bottom. The market is rangy right now, so there's no chance. There's no chance anybody should be entering in GU for now, because the market is ranging. When the market ranges, it fucks you up because it can wick you down, it can wick you up anytime. So a proper structure is in GA, where the current hourly candle is sort of retesting, but it's still bearish, right? So if the candles are going to move up in GA, it makes much more sense. If the next candle, if this candle sort of rejects this bottom and makes a sort of a smaller body on the upside, so let's see what's going to happen. Let's see how this hourly candle in GA closes. The structure is still sort of a bullish structure in GA. So looking at gold, all right, let's look at gold right now. So gold at this point in time is respecting that support, right? So the hourly candle is finishing bullish in the next 25 seconds. Looks like it's going to close bullish. If it's going to close bullish, the chances are price is ranging for now, and there's nothing. Remember how I said in the 30-minute, the price may be doing something like this? Look at this. Because the odds of price moving anywhere, the odds going to be higher for the price moving down in gold than anything else. Because look at this. Price has been rejecting it. The recent information tells us that, you know what? Price has been rejecting. Price has been rejecting. If it's following the higher time frame, sort of a maneuver or direction right now, we have to see candles close above the 4-hour level, which is this. Let me show you the levels. Candles have to start closing this above this 4-hour level. If this current 4-hour candle rejects the bottom, starts closing above this 4-hour support, then clearly we can say that, you know what, maybe the bias is slowly getting towards the buys. But for now, candles are ranging side by side. If you look at this 15-minute price ranging side by side. Prices inside the channel can bounce off of this channel anytime towards the downside. So for me, there's actually nothing happening for me. Literally nothing. So I was anticipating this in the back of my head. I didn't tell you guys, obviously, but I was anticipating this. I was anticipating how, if this price gets back in the channel for this at this point in time, maybe a pending above this high would have worked. I was actually back testing that in my head, and look at this, 10 pips. Back test in my head, 10 pips in my head. Didn't take the trade, obviously didn't take the trade. So that was pretty interesting. Because the previous 5-minute candle rejected the bottom, was respecting the support, and I was anticipating price to further move in the channel. So if it's going to move inside the channel, it's going to react with the channel. After breaking inside the channel, what were the chances in my head? What were the chances price would actually tap the channel and then start heading up? So in the back of my head, I was placing a pending as a back test, as a live back test, as a paper trade. I was putting a pending here. And the pending in the backtesting sort of a mode did work out. 13 pips. Oh, interesting. But I wouldn't take any position right now because it's going to be too early. As I said, price has to start closing above this gray area. That's the 4-hour support. That way we can tell that, you know what, maybe this was a higher low in a higher time frame perspective. But for now, the bias is sell. For now. So I have to see in the next 57 minutes how the price is going to react. If this candle is doing something like this, just for now, because of the recent price action, look at the price moving down with such a volume, moving down with proper price structure. Bam, 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 bam. So this could be the case here. So for sales, this traffic is much more better. So look to attack this traffic. That's all I can say. That's something I'm gonna wait for. So yep, that's it. That's it for gold. 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 15-minute, 5-minute ranging side by side. in relation to the channel, it did make sense. You know, it did make sense that, you know what, if the price reacted with the channel several times, reaction, 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 reaction with the channel, reaction with the channel. I wanted to see price close inside the channel and retest this channel one last time before heading up. So that was like a paper trade in my head, and it worked out. Paper trade worked out. Perfect. Anyways. Anyways-o. I almost took an impulse sell on gold. Oh my god, no sell, man. Don't take an impulse sell right now. Don't take a sell right now. Too dangerous. Too dangerous. Even I was actually on the go to take a sell, but I was like, oh, you know what? This is the close of the hour. And usually the close of the hour is funny, because after the hourly candle closes, the next hourly candle can do a funny business. So I didn't take the trade there. I didn't take a trade there. But look at the current price action. The price is tapping the top of the channel. It's trying to break the channel. So what are the chances the next candle? All right, so this 1 minute has broken outside the channel. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Are we gonna break the high and further continue up, or what's happening? Because this is the 4-hour level too. I would love to see candles closing outside the channel at this point in time. Candles closing outside the channel. Candles closing outside the channel. Wow, tap the channel, rejecting it. Interesting, isn't it? How these things align with the price action. It's actually interesting. I almost took an impulse. Oh, okay. No. Interesting. Price is closing outside that channel. Closing outside the channel. Closing outside the channel. A 1 minute is slowly heading up. 1 minute is slowly heading up. Looks like this could be a potential higher low here, right here, respecting the support. Price is moving up slow and is moving back up towards this 4-hour support. Is respecting that support, to be honest. All right, so we gotta see if this 4-hour candle closes around this vicinity or actually reverses into a bullish candle. That way it'll be clear that we can take buys after we have clear 4-hour support. Right, so let's see how this is going to play out here. How this is going to play out. Wow. So an early paper trade buy from here did work out, to be honest. A paper trade buy from here did work out. Interesting, isn't it? 20 pips. 20 pips. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And it's slowly moving up. Slowly moving up. Moving up with volume. Moving up with volume. Gold is moving up with volume. $15 minutes going to close in the next 5 minutes. Is the 15-minute candle going to close outside the channel? Is it going to close above that 4-hour support? If it does, it's good. If it does, it's good. All right. All right, here's the thing. So I'm gonna take a break after the next 5 minutes here. So again, guys, it's an update. I've given you the big news. So the news is I'm gonna be taking off from the London streams here, right? So I will be making much more informative videos. Like I'll be providing descriptions about what I use, you know, about introduction videos to Forex and strategies video and more descriptive videos about EAs, videos about any other thing. So yeah, just stay tuned. Yeah, just stay subscribed to the channel. That's all I can say. We will be doing a New York stream instead of the London stream. So if you can figure out when New York streams are up, just come in, join in, and you know, it'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. It'll be amazing to have friends by side and trade along with friends, right? It's going to be amazing. So obviously, a London session is going to take a little bit of breather, but yep, we will be trading from sidelines. We will be posting the charts analysis on the London session community, but we'll be really busy with the project, so can't really perform a live stream like this on a London session time. But definitely New York session, we will be up on New York every day, live every day, performing the best. All right, that's all I can say. That's the big news. Look forward to your market updates in, yeah, definitely. Wow, GJ has rejected the bottom, respected the support. Interesting. It's actually interesting here. 4-hour is looking good in GJ. 4-hour is looking good. Let's see. Let's see if I can take buys above this area. Buys above this area. Look forward to you, or we'll do it in your Instagram or page. Please share. 100%. Yep. So the guys in YouTube, if you don't have my Instagram, it's right in the description. You can just follow me for updates. So yep, definitely most of the information is going to be up there on Instagram. And obviously my Slack friends have direct access to me, so they can message me anytime, you know. So that's pretty good. And some of the guys have my contact too, so that's good. That's pretty good. yesterday. Boo, 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 boo. 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 Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Get up tonight. Bye. Yesterday. Yesterday. Bye. Bye. Ba ba be ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Boom 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 boom. All right, guys. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of break here. It was so lovely having you guys on YouTube and on Zoom. You know, it's a London session has been a thing for the past few months. It has been amazing. Finally executed on my live stream plan, and obviously loved helping a lot of people. So there's still going to be a lot of content out there in my channel that the new beginner traders and obviously advanced traders can use to some of the extent, right? They can use it for themselves. and it was amazing having you guys here for all these times. So we will get back into trading London sessions once I finish my project, and I'll let you guys know what was the project when I finish it, right? Until then, we are gonna do New York sessions from this coming Monday. So New York session up, and guys are definitely welcome. Just find when the New York session stream is gonna happen. Oh, for the updates, obviously go to my Instagram, and that'd be amazing. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you. I'm gonna take a breather right now. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes, Jamil. You have the mic to yourself. Jamil, you have the mics to yourself.
Oh, I thought you banned us from using the mic.
No. I always unmute you guys. You guys don't use it.
But for 2-3 weeks, I said, okay, doesn't want anyone to go.
No. I actually keep the mic open. Nobody speaks. I don't know why. I don't know why.
No, one day I pressed it. I pressed it a few times. Like, maybe he's trying to tell us something.
Oh,
he wants the
no.
mic to himself, like an MC.
Yep.
So you're going to be on the stream today? New York, or you're going to start that next week?
From Monday. So I'm gonna take a breather this week. Obviously, end of the month too. So.
Yeah, and Monday's bank holiday as well in some places. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, let's have a look. Because if there's
in
bank holiday,
anyway.
if there's bank holiday, there's no use of me coming into New York stream too.
No, I mean obviously GJ, so GBP. So we're gonna be, the English people anyway. They're gonna be on a holiday. But
oh yeah, I see.
What I was gonna say is, with your new change of circumstance, that could be good, because the only problem I see with getting people to come to the stream is the time.
Yep.
So this could be very helpful.
Amazing. That's amazing. So that means
and it
everything
coincides with their work and everything, so they can they get to work, they chill out, and then they can sort of like put one AirPod in the ear and tune in or something. I don't know.
Yep. Definitely. So we will be back. Not this Monday. Apparently Monday is bank holiday, so we are not going to do any stream on Monday. So we'll be back from Tuesday. Maybe Monday I'll drop a video. I don't know. I'll drop a video maybe. So guys, stay tuned. It's amazing connecting to you guys. So Jamil, I'll catch up with you later. Saji, catch up with you later. YouTube guys, catch up with you later.
Take care.
And we'll be back from Tuesday.
Okay, Anush.
Take care, Jamil. Take care. Have a beautiful day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.